Hi Toan, thanks for sending those videos through. We're going to do two things to begin with. The first one is that when you swing the club back, your hands move out and the club moves in around behind you, really common. So a couple of steps that we're going to go through. The first one is that even without a golf club in my hand, if I just allow my arms to hang and allow my body to turn, so I'm allowing my body's turn to move my arms. Now you'll see that my arms, as I go back, they're actually moving back on an inclined path. In other words, an angled path. They're not lifting out, they're not moving behind me, they're moving on that inclined path. So you can sort of see the path that it's following. Now, that path, if you imagine a line running from my hand and under my armpit, that's the path that my arms are following as I go back. Now, when I put a golf club in my hands, I do the same thing. So as the club starts back, my hands are really quiet. I'm just allowing the turning of my body to move my arms on that path. And then if I make that movement bigger, it feels like, again, it's just my body turn that's actually taking my arms back. So if we look at that from the front view, start to just move my body, let the club swing. I'm not doing anything with my hands. Now, as I go back a little bit faster, my club's carried right to the top of the swing. So that's the first thing, is to get the club swinging back, or your hands and club swinging back on the correct path. Once we've got that, the second thing, and these are the first two priorities, if you like. When you go back, your body's turning too much. So in the backswing, if we sort of take that, what we've just done there with that feeling of your body turning and just letting the arm swing and the club swing. Now, if I go a little bit faster with my body turn, I'm going to go fast enough so that my arms are carried up to the top of the swing here. Now, when I get to the top of the swing, my upper body may have turned about 90 degrees and my hips about half that, so maybe 45 degrees. When you're going back at the moment, there's a lot of work with arms and hands, and then your body really turns a lot. So there's a lot of, say, unbalanced twisting type movement going. So what we need to do is just build up the movement. So one, we're limiting the amount that your body turns, but also limiting the amount that your arms and hands work. When you start to do that drill, even like, you can send through as many videos as you like showing me just doing the drill without a club in your hands, smaller movements which sort of have the club in your hands as well. So again, we're looking at that path, that imaginary path where the club, the path of the hands works with that line going under my armpit there. And then obviously hitting balls as well, doing the same thing. So the movement will feel, when you do that correctly, it'll feel like your hands are doing very little, and it'll probably feel like your backswing is quite short, only because your body's not turning too much.